Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Thursday. I think we're actually managing to get through the week. You never know, we may even survive. I hope that everybody is doing well. However, we've got plenty of people here being amazing. Many scurries taking place, which is going to turn into a target-rich environment shortly towards the end of the month, or at the end of the month. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, and it is lovely to see you. Welcome to Frauke, who brought in the hot and cold drinks counter, as always. Lovely to see you. Ninja Sydney, welcome in. Kel Birdie, Chaos Tween, welcome in. Blast Jordan, floating in as well, welcome in. Good to see you all. And then the parade of bots arrived. What are we going to call that when there's only two of them? Who knows? Need to figure that one out. Is it still a parade when there's only two? Two bots wandering in arm. I don't... maybe. And then there's a hydrate from Blast. Hail, hydrate. Thank you for that. And the scurrying commenced after the bots, which is always lovely to see. Let's see. Blast, getting in there. Frauke, Kel Birdie, Glam Pixie, welcome in. Raven, welcome in as well. Mia Cooler, good to see you. Glam Pixie obviously getting their caps lock stuck on the way in. 96, goodness, there was the 97. I'm fairly sure we probably have passed 100 already. See, after Mia Cooler, Inari, welcome in as well. Blast Jordan on a 530 stream streak. Good lord, these numbers. Error, clothes cannot log into the pufferfish's system. I'm not quite sure why your clothes are logging in, but you managed to escape from the Mary Whitehouse bot for the 15th time. Blast, I know you occasionally claim that Mary is biased against you, but you seem to be managing to escape them nearly 2-1 here, so I think you're doing pretty well there. Sydney scurrying, Glam Pixie with the stretch, so let's get the stretch in. Oh yeah, yep, there we go. Thank you for the stretch to go with the drink. And then we have Feg bringing the scurry to the 100. And another donation added to the queue. Fantastic. Thank you to everyone who does join the scurries. It is absolutely lovely to have you doing that. Shadow Sky, welcome in as well. 99 drunk squirrels on the ground wall. One falls down and hits the ground. 98 squirrels on the wall. Yep. So, yep. 2 might just be a promenade. That's... Oh, I like that, Sydney. Going for the longer words there. Promenading a pair of bots on a promenade through the chat. Oh my. Shadow Sky on a 335 stream streak. I know it won't let you do 333, so that's the closest you get. No pants! No pants! And managing to escape from Mary for the 11th time there. Goodness. Feg absolutely shattered today, so mostly sleeping. Feg, have a good sleep. Look after yourself. Try and take care. And again, congratulations for yesterday. So, yes. Shadow, put some pants on. Well, yep. Let's see. Math Girl, welcome in. Thank you for joining the scurry as well. What? Complain? I never complain about Mary Whitehouse bot being biased against me. No records of that. Blast. If you were Pinocchio, your nose would be 3 feet long. And Pinocchio is dangerously scary. Mia Cooler, welcome in as well on your 30th streak. Wait, no, hold on. Sorry, I'm reading things in the wrong sequence there. Mia Cooler, welcome in. True Purple on a 30-month subscription streak. Those don't go past Mary, they just get straight through. Welcome in, True Purple. Thank you so much for that. Oh dear goodness, I am not reading it properly. Then Mila Cooler on a 30 stream streak. Too many 30s, clear. Oh no! You weren't running fast enough, however. Mary apparently decided to pounce. A pouncing Mary. Wow, that's, there's an image. But, hey, that's only your 4th catch. So you're doing well there, Mia Cooler. Thank you for the streak as well. These streaks are lovely. Blanket gel is rigged. Wow. There's always somebody who thinks that. I still need to think about ways in which I can extend some of the functionality around being chased by Mary. Too many 30s. Do you gotta leave? Look, I can remember the 30s. Unfortunately, it was the 1830s. Right, where are we? What are we doing? Why are we here? And how many Fnurbles are there? Minor Mum! Fantastic to see you. For those who are not aware, Minor Mum is one of the absolutely fabulous people who has been condemned to try and cope with having me on their team in Guild Rush. So, welcome in, Minor Mum. Definitely, absolutely, people should be following, and I apologise profusely for everything that is coming. We are all doomed. We are all doomed. Welcome in. I hope that everybody is having a lovely, lovely day. You would apologise for everything that's set to come, but you regret nothing. Sydney, why did you evil giggle? Why did you evil giggle? Why am I scared? What have you done? Why? What have you done? No. You say that now, Minor Mum, but you haven't yet encountered the chaos. Welcome in. Ginger! We have a Ginger in chat. Welcome in, Ginger. How did the rest of your stream go yesterday, Ginger? Oh, that reminds me. I never told Kel. Kel, you're on the inner circle in Ginger's castle. Things happened. I decided to get rid of some points because I had too many. Popping in to say hi, then off to bed for your nap. Yay for a bed nap. Kel is now thoroughly confused. What a shame. Woohoo. Right. Where are we? What are we doing? Why are we here? Who fnurbled everything? And who let the squirrels out? Who let the squirrels out? So, for those who remember yesterday, which is definitely not me, a flaming rumble. Oh my. No one orders the flaming rumble. Yesterday we finished off this cave. We have a cave. It's a cave. It's all finished. Well, apart from everything above it. This area definitely needs fnibbling. Does the inner circle have everything to do... Well, you're already in that, Kel. But no, the inner circle is Ginger's throne room. You've screenshot to post later. Woohoo! Have to watch for that. Is it your throne room, Ginger? Ginger has a throne. Probably thrown Blackclad out a window. Nobody throws the vampire out the window. Well, maybe. Ginger on a 5-stream bacon streak. Woohoo! And apparently all of that bacon is thoroughly powering Ginger for a good sprint away from Mary, for they have escaped Blanket Jail. Although, if you're going for a nap, surely you want Blanket Jail. Oh well, no. Up to you. And I know that I'm on the wrong screen for... Look. I'm staring at you through the camera count. Well, up here. See? Up here. Hey. One of us has no idea what's going on. And it's probably me. Right, where are we? What are we doing? Why are we here? And how fnurbled are we? I think I started with that already. Oh yes. So, having done... I'm going to swap back to here again for a minute. Having done the cave, I now need to work out what the heck we're going to do above this. Oh dear, blast. What do you call a caveman's fart? A blast from the past. Oh. No, minor mum. I have two accounts and two accounts, and I have the ability to flip between them for which one is which. It's my way of allowing me to mess around with what's on screen. Blackclad, welcome in. How you doing? The quotes are being rolled. And we have a Kecleon in chat for those who might be after their Pokemon. One of us is managing to pay attention to what's going on, and it's not me. The magic quote ball has... At least it's not me getting quoted this time. Well, apparently it was. Apparently that was quote 18. Gee. Then Blast rolled the magic quote ball and got Unleash the Fnurbles. Yep. Frauke rolls the quote ball and gets Sometimes you just need to put a rocket up your gast. Kay, welcome in. Ninja Sydney rolls the quote ball and gets Yes. Oh, goodness. I am doing okay, Blackclad. I could do with way more energy, but I'm working on that. These are relatively tame quotes. I'm not sure about that. And Blackclad caught the Kecleon. Blackclad rolls the magic quote ball and gets I forgot to polish my basalt. Ooh my. Ooh my. Pixie rolls it and gets 2 problems. There's 5 of us in chat. Wow, Feg. Wow. Frauke rolls another one. Are those your Sugar 9000 limited edition inflatable shorts? Or are you just happy to see me? Well, that's a recent one. Ooh, my. I swear, the quote ball. Yeah. Shuka, 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 shuka. Look after yourself, Minor Mom. Goodness. The footings of these are wrong. Yep. Gotta love these quotes. Let's see. I want to try and figure out how to build something that is a derp tree that isn't a derp. This is going to be an interesting problem. My first problem is, where in Fnurbles did I leave all of the leaves? A derp tree is what I call an azalea tree, for those who aren't aware of this one. So called because they always look like basically they were designed by a derp. One of these days I should really add... Am I going to actually have to add a dictionary command around here? Under the heading of dictionary. Or try and explain what a derp tree is. Still feel like they need their own wood type. Yeah. Azaleas are okay. Oh, blast. You better pay a pun tax for that. No, they are not, Kel. I'm going to try and design one of my own now. Azaleas are trying their best. Yeah. Somebody shoot the pufferfish. Pun tax. Woohoo. When you need to sell a wonderful thing. You can run, Kel. You can run. But you can't hide. Wait, what? Let's see. Let's grab some of this. For someone who's got 0 energy, I'm not quite sure what the Fnurbles is going on at the start of stream today. Please do not expect this energy level to persist. Please do not expect this energy level to persist. Please do not expect this energy level to persist. This has been your final warning. So... Need to read... Dictionary Corner with Susie Dent. Yes. Oh my. Of course he'd log in tomorrow. Can't miss on Friday. We've got to go hunting for more copper golems tomorrow, Kel. When you need to pay for all your pun hacks. Woohoo! Let's see. Interestingly, I've just been having a quick look at azalea trees by way of pictures. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not the way I'm looking for. I don't even have cherry saplings with me. I need some cherry leaves as well. Because azalea trees are very, very, very bright when they want to be. After you said something earlier, you were trying to find something that reminded you of. But then after that, you've placed it in a discourse. Whoop, no, wrong direction. Wing. Wing. Ow. I kind of guessed that they had been Kel because I saw that Elk had streamed and their stream was that they were looking for all of the things and stuff. So I'm kind of hoping that... I want to see what things are. Analysis of dog mitochondrial DNA has revealed that all dogs may be traceable to a localized event. The species is believed to have resulted from the domestication of wolves about 11,000 to 16,000 years ago in what is now southwestern China. So it was the Mesolithic southwestern Chinese who let the dogs out. Wow! Wow! That was a lot of lead up to a... I might have hurt myself with the face palm there, but dang, that was... The lead up there was actually worth it, I think. But yeah, pay the pun tax. Oh. That one was I do believe that one was actually very well deserved as a facepalm. And I did not actually manage to land on the trees. Let's try that again. At the moment, the redeem itself is down. I still haven't worked out how to make it work properly. You just have to highlight your message. I will sort out a pun tax. Woohoo! There we are. 1 pun tax. Right, I do not need a huge amount of this because I'm not going to be. I'm not expecting it to be all of the tree. All of the tree. All of the tree. Let's get a second stack just for the heck of it, though. It's a very twee. It did actually hurt. I think I might have hit myself a bit too hard with that one. I will recover.
I will recover.
But, yeah. That one actually made me facepalm far harder than I expected. There we are. 62. Basically 2 stacks. Hello, Cherry Picker the Third. That was a rather satisfying slap in that facepalm. Wow. A satisfying slap. My word. One slap. Not fair. Let's see. Dark oak tough. I'm trying to work out what to build this tree out of. Do I have... I do not have any... Okay, that's a problem. I have 37 propaguli and an egg. I'm not quite sure why. Why is there an egg in my propaguli? Oh why is there an egg in my propagule? Oh why is it there? Sometimes the sound just tickles the brain. Why are we tickling Kel's brain? Maybe a slight chance you may be late or not to all be on Idiotic tomorrow. A bunch of work. Oh, well, look after yourself, Blast. We will attempt to do what we can to work our way through your puns. Your clues. You need to go hide the ingots for next week. Oh, you haven't hidden them yet. I see. Let us know if we need not to go hunting for them. But I want to see the opened chamber from week 1. Now that Elk has finished it, I believe. So there will at least be that for people, no matter what. Must be a random chicken around here somewhere. Cluck, cluck. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Cluck! The chamber is open. Yes, but, I was about to make a Harry Potter reference, and to be honest, I don't want to. Moving on. Boing. 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 You've seen it, but you're saying nothing. Yay. Thank ya. I want to see it. I want to see what the copper golems see. I want to find what the chamber has opened. I want to find why this fnabbling propagule won't grow. Yeah. There's 80 clues in total, 19 being hidden every week, 4 for the final week. 4? Are you expecting those to be particularly nasty? They must be really... Well, I mean, they're going to have been written by Blast. There's a 50-50 chance that we will end up attempting to murder things as a result of trying to actually figure them out. Not in the slightest. There's still clues you need to solve to find out. Yeah, It's the final clue room. Do 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 do. I don't know. Half the tree vanishes. I kind of feel like there's so much tree here that there must be some more wood in it. There it is. It's one of those. There was a lot more tree in this wood than I thought. Swap that, reverse it, and you might actually get what I was trying to say. This was a mangrove of unusual size. Mangrove of unusual size? Surely that doesn't exist. And does it have to come from the fire swamps? Right. Draw a line from clue 3 week 1 to clue 18 week 3, and then work out where the lines intersect, and you will actually find the Stargate. Yes. So if we get 6 clues, do we get a vertical position for the clue gate? Thank goodness for that, Blast. Because attempting to draw lines between areas of Minecraft is an absolute fnurble. Sin Lily, welcome in. Okay. And we have a phalanx in chat. Anyone need a phalanx? Right, I did not need mangrove leaves. Surprisingly, I don't... Oh. After all that, I already had cherry leaves. Boo. Let's see. Do I need a phalanx? Nope. Fine. Basic Pokeball then. Alright. Okay, so we have some mangrove roots, some spare propaguli. Propagulis? Trying to get you all to interpret what I interpret as a landmass as an object is already hard enough. I'm not about to bring more chaos to that. Jordan, no offense, but you bring chaos no matter what. It's your superpower. You always bring chaos. But don't hey me. If you didn't think that I was going to say something like that, you shouldn't give me the setup for it. Oh, I already had some tough walls. Let's get some mossy cobble. You bring chaos at the expense of your soul and arrows. Yep. I already don't want to touch clues that are... Reference this clue from previous event that you weren't around for. Don't ask me to start drawing lines between clues now either. Yeah. I'm with Kel on that one. So. Now I have materials. Ho, ho, ho. Let's start working out. See, the problem is, azalea trees, they're not exactly... They are not exactly what I would describe as incredibly interesting by way of trees. They're the ones that require... Yep. They also don't bend over as as much as Mojang make them bend over. I take that statement back before anyone does anything with it. Thank you for nobling. Raven's like, really? 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 Ah! I landed on the only fnurbling lily pad in the pond. That's just not fair. Yeah, da, 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 dee, dee, dee. This may still end up looking like a derp tree for all intents and purposes. But I'm gonna make it at least look like a pretty derp tree. Better than landing upright on one of those stiffened chains. Ooh my! That sounds like an incident report from a hospital. If that's an incident report from a hotel, you're in the right. Oh my! Oh Lord, it's turning into one of those days where the filter is failed. Pretty derp is preferable. Yep. I fell and landed on it, I swear. Midna, welcome in. Thank you for providing a distraction by arriving. Welcome to the Hotel California, where the squirrels play. You look as to be away driving home. Yay. Good luck with the drive. Distraction from me being a bit of a fnurble when it comes to everything I'm saying. And Ancients, welcome in. Another distraction, and a fantastic one at that. Welcome in, Ancients. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had a lovely, lovely stream. And I'm fairly sure I saw a hydrate and a stretch there as a distraction as well. Heil hydrate, and thank you for the lurk, Midna. Oh, and to go with the hydrate, we have a stretch. Did you have a good stream, Ancients? And if you have to raid and run, do go take care of yourself. That is important. If you have a moment... Oh, here we are. Very stupid. Tried to make a small super smelter, but messed up totally. Oh, no. Well, the advantage of Minecraft is, even if you mess up, you can always tear it down and try again. Nothing is ever perpetual, except for fnurblery. You can always, always go back and try again. The first rule of pretties can be applied. That's the flowering azalea leaves. I'll come back to those in a minute. So, the worst case is that you get to live and learn, as opposed to crashing and burning. Then you try to build a kelp supply for the... Oh, goodness. And fnurbled again. Not a good day for redstoning. Honestly, you're attempting redstone. That in its own right is impressive. I am not good at redstone. I build redstone to be pretty. I do not build redstone to be functional. And boy, do I know it. So, the fact that you have attempted it is a dang sight better than a lot of the time. And as I said, you live and learn. You can always fix it later. What is a quantum metal smelted from? Either or. Oh, dear. Depends on the day, if I make a fool out of myself, or if I'm looking competent in redstone. Exactly. Competency in redstone is a lot harder than it looks. So, congratulations for even trying. Meanwhile, we have a Canadian dragon. Welcome in, Canadian dragon. How is your day going as well? Also, what the heck is this accent doing? I didn't know what my accent is doing. This is a bad seaweed joke. Sorry, I just couldn't kelp myself. Goodness sakes, Blast. Throws an elkhorn tentacle at Blast. Ooh, my. Ooh, my. Planned power outage for your area that was supposed to start 4 hours ago has yet to happen. Oh. I mean, maybe they didn't need to have as much of the area affected by the power outage as they planned, and it's impacting other people and not you. Hopeful ignorance. And Feg, thank you for that gift sub to Canadian Dragon. You treat redstone like Lego and IKEA. You make absolutely sure to follow the instructions to the letter in order. Aha. Yeah. May need to contact Elk about the Ravager and the tentacle. Ooh, my. Oh dear. Look after yourself, Cal. If you need to look after you. Liqueur. If you need liqueur, then maybe you are... What? Excuse me. I wish to have my brain replaced with something functional, please. An alternative to getting you a coffee. That works. A wandering trader has appeared nearby. Oh, look! There he is. It is a target-rich environment. Hello, sir. Hi. Huh. Mini grass block? No. Mini emerald block? No. Ooh, mini chests. Sir, I do believe even the bucket of pufferfish is not on my list of things to acquire. And I'm not really in need of some leads or leather. So I'm going to let you... If you get in the way, I will murder you. But for the moment, run free. Ritsu! Welcome in. Thank you for joining the scurry. And thank you for the 140 stream streak. My word. And you've managed to escape mangrove logs. You always buy them. Were they selling mangrove logs? Oh, they were. 1 for 8. The problem is they'll only sell me like 12 of them. No, I try to slay. Head off, sleep if and when your eyelids start to get good. Look after yourself, Kel. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. It still looks a bit like a derp tree, but it doesn't look as bad of a derp tree as a derp tree can derp. How much derp can a derp tree derp if a derp tree derps? Right, let's make it a... Wait, that should have... Oh, it did. I was going to say, that should have given me the leaves. Let's make this a pretty tree. The derp tree derps while the derp squirrel derps. Derp-a-hoola, derp-derp-a-hoola. Derp-a-hoola, derp-derp-a-hoola, a-hoola derp. A-hoola derp. A-hoola derp, a-hoola derp, a-hoola derp. A-hoola hoola derp, a-hoola hoola derp. Derp derp derpy derp. A-hoola hoola derp. The derp. A derpy derpy derp derp derp. My apologies to anyone who recognises that song. Goodness just received a rejection email 4 months after I submitted an application. Shakespeare certain hey, at least they actually sent you back any form of response eventually. Also, my brain has finally finished processing what I was singing and has now apologized to Elvis. Why is there a leaf in the river? Derp, 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 derp. Yep. 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 Herp. Dip. Dip. Herp. Dip. 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 Herp. Dip. 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 Trying to get my derp engines running. Herp. Dip. 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 Herp. 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 Dip. Dip. Yep. Even it wasn't even a decent response. Just your application status has changed. Please log on to our system to check it. Goodness. That sounds like their system has basically gone, we've done nothing for so long that we need to actually reject you. Congratulations, you've been automatically rejected due to time. That's a very impersonal ending to that. I apologise. I'm not even involved. I'm anything to do with it, and I still feel the need to apologise. Have I become Canadian as well? Right, let's have a quick nap to get rid of the darkness, and have a quick look at this tree. And we have an Axu in chat for those who may be interested in another Pokemon. We have an Axu for you. It would be a welcome addition to Canadian society. Are you sure about that? I don't think that I am what you think I am. I don't think that means what you think it means. Oh. Ah, I've just realised. Oh, by placing this tree, I am now going to thoroughly confuse the bees, because they consider these leaves to be a valid pollination source. Hey, Elcorn, welcome in. How are you doing, sir? Sure you're not here. Okay. Alright. How does that derp tree look? You know, I actually think that looks like a pretty good derp tree. Except for one thing. It's all very level. So let's solve the levelness of it by, you know, removing some of this and adding some of this. Hi, TGM. Welcome in. Right. And the Axu was caught by Elcorn, Dragon, and nobody else. Oh, no. Sorry, bees. I wasn't meaning to torment you with the flowering azalea leaves in my hand. I quite like that. I think the addition of the cherry helps actually give a little bit of a boost. Right. I think that tree is a dang sight nicer than a standard derp tree. Oh. Nope, missed. Hi. Look, I'm trying to get on top of this tree. On top of Old Faithful. Trying to get on a tree. I need to collect the leaves that I see. Okay. That, yeah. Right, let's get a couple more of those. I'm also wondering if I should do a large... Should I do a large? Oh my. Where have I left my... What is going on with me brain today? Let's do some more of these. I'd like to actually do 2 or 3 together in this area so that I can possibly stack them up and have the leaves encompass the beehives. Because I reckon that might be nice. So if I put one there, we can have that one in it. And if I put one here... And then if I put a third here? Yeah. Alright, let's deal with this one first, because I feel like it. Blast needs to get some sleep for the night. Look after yourself, Blast. And thank you for joining us. Well, this needs to go. I'll leave the one at the bottom. My friend has an unhealthy obsession with ocean life. I told her to seek help. Oh. Ow. I mean, that one might not have caused me to facepalm heavily, but it was still just yikes. Elk is suffering from work. It's not all work. Welcome in, Kiwi! Good to see you. Huh. Although you did get some Guild Rush prep done last night. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, I saw a large number of very sensible messages and Discord channels appearing, so thank you for that, Elk. Do we have... I'm just going to talk about it openly. Do we have the beginnings of a concept for what we want for the Guild Hall? At all? Because, I don't know. I don't think I've seen us actually, get anywhere closer to having an actual idea of what we want. I keep throwing possibilities in, and I don't really hear much. No, I've seen a few ideas, but no actual commitments. Yeah. Or comments, even. Where 2 other teams have already designed their guild halls in creative. Yeah, I saw Tree starting his yesterday. I mean, I don't tend to... I don't really want to completely plan it out in creative, but I'd like us to at least have the concepts for the structure. Long shot question, and I should probably I will post this into Discord later. Do we want me to shall I just start hacking at an idea, scale wise, structure wise, etc., and something shore and ocean-based. Yeah, I like that as well. If I start pulling together a concept, even if it's just grey boxing without the actual theme on it, I can work on that. And I need more of those shells. Meanwhile, Kiwi is on a 45 stream streak. My word, thank you, Kiwi. That's your third attempt that's been caught, however. You're in blanket jail. But that's your 5th streak. Thank you so much for those. Let's give myself another half stack virtually. Lanky Piano, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Boing, 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 boingity, boingity. Sir, sir, sir. Do you mind going away? You are interfering with my operations. Or at least the operation of my construction. Right, I'm going to put in... No, I'm not. I was about to put one on that side of the beehive, and that wouldn't be a good idea. Just went from 420, from 45 andesite to 2125, and you didn't quite clear that node. Andesite nodes can be really big. It's like tough nodes. I've had, and I love them for it. I have occasionally encountered a tough node that will nearly fill a shulker. And that puts it in the realms of several thousand blocks. And I absolutely love it when it does that, because I can get through so much tough. This is more than one shulker. Really? I thought a shulker... Yeah. Hit the big nodes and confirm. Nice. Yeah. Oh. Ow. Here, falling from the sky, we find a Scotsman spleefing himself off of a tree. So you wanted survey, you were filling your backpack. Aha. Yes. Yeah. Apparently that fall managed to hit the RNG of getting the Wilhelm scream. Not a lot more than a shulker, but more. Yeah, I can never remember what yeah. 2000. Yeah, I can never remember the exact numbers on these things. Mostly because I'm a derp. Right, do not face it in the direction of the beehive whilst attempting to remove things. Oh, over here. Over here. Over here. Wonder where I'm going when I'm over here. Right. Didn't realise how full your backpack was before you started. Whoopsie. 65. It's 1700 and change. Yeah, okay. You see, this is where my 64 times table is a bit faulty, apparently. Also, I could have sworn I had nearly 3/4 of a stack of scaffolding. I don't know where... Hold on. Oh, I left it over there. I'm like, where did I leave my scaffolding? And I've just remembered. It's over here. Where I was chopping down the mangrovia. God. One of these days I will actually not be a derp. Today is not that day. Ooh. This is starting to look pretty good. Okay. Right, let's start with some azalea leaves. Here we find Scotsman attempting to build a derp tree. Awoo! When you need to feel like it's a derp tree. Awoo! What should that be? When you need something better than a derp tree. Awoo! I will say, do not expect this to be a nice, sensible design. I'm kind of building off the cuff here. Funny, I thought I was building off the tree. Oh well. Doodles, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I am doing all right, thank you. I am attempting to build my own azalea trees, which is not working out great. They still look like half of my other trees. But they're coming along. I do find that a lot of my trees end up looking very similar. I should probably try and figure out how to do better. But yeah, we'll get there. Oh, and for those attempting their Pokemon catches, we have a Graveler in chat. Let's have a look. Eh. It's not heavy enough. Unfortunately not. So it's not a weekly. It's only 105. I think you said you needed... It needs to be, what, 245 to be a weekly? $124. Oh. I don't know where I got 245 from then. No, that wouldn't be there. Still need to catch some. It's also kind of funny it's not heavy enough when it's a giant boulder. Yeah. It's obviously a lightweight, heavy boulder. Which is one of those statements that doesn't make any sense at all. I'm trying not to place leaves into the flowers that are in the middle of the way. And the Graveler was caught by Canadian Dragon and Inari. Congratulations. Ooh, there you go. There's a floating leaf there. Maybe it's hollow like a ghost Pokemon using it like a rock mech suit. Wow. Now there's an image. A rock mech suit just makes me think of Rocky from Project Hail Mary. Or at least the puppeteer working on it. Ow. Made of pumice. That stuff floats. Yes. Thought of Mega Man in a mech. Apparently we all have very, very different first principles for what we start our train of silliness from. This is exactly why this group is absolutely lovely, because none of us are the same. We are not the same. I am. Okay, fine. You be the same then. Footy, welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. Oh. 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 Well, that's a problem. I'm out of Azalea leaves. Ow. And Footy is on a 7-stream streak. Being caught for the 14th time. Oh no. Nice try though, Footy. Nice try. Time to grow some more derp trees. Yeah. Right. I have derp tree in potentia in here. I have some bone meal. I'm down to my last 8 mangrove roots as well, so I might actually have to grow some mangrovia. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fortunately, I still have my silky hoe. Gonna take a nap. Look after yourself, Raven. It's such a mangroovy, man. It's such a mangroovy. Is that all of the leaves that... No. I missed a few over here. Oh, I didn't even realise that was going to end up being quoted. I think Raven deliberately held off on going for a nap before, to make sure that they could get that quote in first. Okay. Have a good nap, Raven. Right. I'll leave these two for a minute because I've got a good couple of stacks now. Right. And I'm in need of a nap to make sure that we do not end up with any of the nasty things that appear at night, turning our darkness into flight. Yes, we represent the creeper explosions, the creeper explosions, the creeper explosions. We represent the creeper explosions. I'm with the derp guild today. Right. I'm probably thoroughly confusing the beehives that are underneath what I'm building. And you know what? I don't care. They were already there. They deserve to be confused. Am I picking on the bees by confusing them? Yes. What a shame. Oh, the horror. The enemy humanity. They're madness world bees. They're perpetually confused. Yep, that works too. All the confused bees in the madness world, trying to cope with all the fnurbles. I kind of like the way that this feels. It's got a spinny bee on the top of it, but that's the spinny bee's problem. Spinny bee, sat on top of an azalea tree, trying to figure out where to go. It's a spinny bee and it knows that it's stuck on an azalea tree. That shouldn't be empty. You see an accident waiting to happen. I see many accidents waiting to happen. Where specifically are we having an accident this time? That sounds wrong. Whoa, hello. Why do I want to get out of your head? I'm sharing the brain cell that's up there. Oh, no, that one was... excuse me, Bee. I'm trying to not get myself murdered by hitting you. These bees are a bit derpy. $120 check-ins from Footy there. Thank you, Footy. Oh, I was expecting myself to go falling there. For some reason I thought I'd dropped something down further. I keep forgetting flowering azalea, and I've said this once already this evening, that flowering azalea leaves are considered to be flowers by bees, and so I'm getting bees attracted to me every time I start trying to place the nurgling things. Nearly got that wrong. Okay. Alright, let's see. Have I got something under me here? Yes, good. I'm about to do that. There's a... how many... get fnubbled. I'm being chased by bees! Yeah. Look, I don't want to hurt the bees. But they are very much attempting to make me hit them by accident. might do here is take that, and that. We'll do one of those there and there. A bit of this. Yeah. This is not a Mama Melissa channel. I should not be seeing bees every time I turn around. Yeah. That said, I've seen bees a lot. No, please. Let me... No. Let me... Thank you. I believe I'm tormented by all of the fnurbling bees. They're trying to make me hurt myself. But I'm still blind to the kindling. I am being nice to the kindling. I am not killing it yet. It's not annoying me. So, for the moment, the kindling lives. Don't hit the bees. I don't want to hit the bees. That looks terrible. I don't like that. That's better. I'm going to put another one here, I think. To get up on top of this. How's this looking? Ooh. It looks like one giant azalea tree, but it's actually 3. I quite like that. That feels right. And we have a Remoraid in chat for those who might want one. Let's put another bit of that there. And there. They're still derp trees, but they're looking a lot more... a lot less substantial than derp trees, and a lot more sort of like they're actual trees, I think. Ooh, that side needs... Iron Jesus, you are significantly too early. I'm going to override you. Go away. Just missed there, Midna. I think you got in because it didn't tell you that you didn't. But apparently it just did not like it being at the last second there. Nice try. You know, I quite like those. Never likes me. Aww. Not fair. She's not allowed to not like Midna. I think that works quite nicely as a tree. Turns out dog didn't want to go outside, wanted to join me on the bed, and wanted me... Oh dear. I like that. And I like the fact that the bees are hiding in the trees. I think I need a bit more here, though. Actually, I'm going to go with some flowering off the side of this. And 2-1 odds. I'm about to be followed by bees. For context, a 5 foot 2.5 inch woman. Dog is a greyhound. She's not like, yeah. Oh, that's better. I think I need a bit more solid pink in that area. A little bit here. And surprisingly, I think I need a bit over there. Wow. Let's see. I'm going to put in one of those there. That. Actually, I need to be on top of this tree. On top of a tree to place in some leaves, we find a Scotsman falling from the derp trees. And I wanted to put in something over here. But she's snuggled against the legs rather happily now. So with luck she'll be able to settle. Yay! Hopefully no squeaking. Hopefully the only squeaking you'll have to put up with from this point, Kel, is the squeaky bottle of doom. I quite like this. I think that's starting to work quite nicely. Speaking of which, Heil Hydrate! And to go with the squeaky bottle, we have the popcorn to go with the drink. Thank you, Cal. Oh, up we get and stretch. Let's see. I quite like these now. They feel like they're holding to... just lots of squeaks. I think I need a couple of trees on this area. Probably. And maybe one down here. What do we think? Yeah, I think having trees as around the edge of... Oh. Sorry, Bee, I didn't mean to distract you. Around the edge. So let's see. I want... No, that's the mossy cobble. I want the tuff. So let's see. I'd like a twee. Yeah. A twee. A twee. A twee there. I need more tough walls. Let's see. So we've got 2 trees in like that. I think to complete it, I would like a tree here. Does that feel like it's a good spot for it? If it's not here, then it might be there. Actually, I think that one might be better. Let's see. Yeah, that one might end up sort of merging into the edge of the hillside a bit, which actually I think will probably be quite good. Do No. There. Oh, I still need more mangrove roots. Because 8 mangrove roots is not going to be enough for a... 8 mangrove roots is basically enough for a single tree, let alone the 3 that I've got currently under production. I'm going to make this one quite big, I think. It's a large derp tree. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And let's do... How did I end up... Who knows? There. Right. And... Mangrove, mangrove, mangrove. Bit here. Bit here. Bit there. A couple of bits. Not there. Well, that's gone. Get back here. Okay. The problem is I do not have any more mangrove roots. So I need more mangrove roots. Ow. Right. No. No, that's the one. Proper gooey. How am I doing on these? Ooh, some of those are nearly fully oxidized. That's good. Right, back over here. Place that there, and hope this doesn't eat all of... Well, apparently it's not going to eat all of my bone meal to... Wow! I seem to be getting the very big trees today. Not that I'm complaining, it means that I only have to chop down one tree to get all the mangrove roots I need, but holy heck, that's a lot of mangrovia. The Ents are really growing today. Tall Ents. I have lots of tall Ents. 0 talents, but lots of tall Ents. Uh-oh. It's raining. Is that just normal rain? Yep. I have a talent for tall Ents. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm clearly tall Ent treed. We're still clearing enough. Yeah, looks like it. That all of it? Yep. Excellent. Right. Nice. That's a decent amount of mangrove roots. Did I get it all? Nope, missed one. Alright, let's quickly sleep the night away. Worry for another day. Sleep the night away. To get rid of the night. To get rid of the night. To get rid of the night. Oh. Yay! No more rain. Rain, rain, go away. Fnurble off and don't stay. Right. So we got 47 mangrove roots out of that one. That was a, and 25 mangrove logs. That was a big tall ent tree. Highly talented. Whee. Let's see. No, I think we've got enough roots on that. Oh, I am out of dark oak fence posts, so I will need to make more of those before I can start putting in the other elements of these trees. And yes, I do like using the mangrove roots as a way of having the dense dense thin branches in the center of a tree. I find I like it's what I like as a concept. No. Whew, missed. Because when you're in the core of a tree, you do have an awful lot of small leaves. Sorry, small branches. And we have another Geodude in chat. This one's a very small rock, though. This one's more a pebble than a big boulder. Yeah. He's not a hoary boulder, he's a little pebble. Ah, there we are. I knew I had some moss in there somewhere. What did I come back here for? Oh, yes. Dark oak. You know what? I'm just going to chop down a dark oak tree. So that I can turn it into dark oak fence posts. Ow. That gave me 8 saplings. That was not a stingy oak tree. I generally feel rock types are kind of cowardly, but Geodude is a little bolder. Oh, elk! It's a one stone rock that's tiny. Feels good. Put the rest of those into here. Put the rest of this into here again. Right. Shields up from elk. Ooh, yes. That reminds me. So, I am having a think about the... Even if it hits the shield, it still hits. Yes. I'm having a think about the new event badges. I'm wondering if I can figure out some way of doing something with them for Guild Rush. Oh, add time. 1 minute. Yep. It's on a lot of folks' minds. I'm not surprised. It's a useful concept. They've delivered them just at the right time to make a lot of people go, "Oh, maybe we should ponder that." One of the bots pings chat when a donation hits should be possible. That's the thing. So the event, the event badges are set up in two ways. The first that you have to do is for subscriptions. So if someone subscribes during the event, they get the badge. Or if they give a number... and the other option is if they give a number of gifts during the event. And you have to schedule the event so that it's a timed window. So it seems more like it's really sort of themed in the direction of people doing subathons or... affiliate anniversary celebrations and so forth. So that might be the one reason why it's not so good. Which is a shame. So pay Twitch, not charity. Exactly. And that I don't like as much. Because I want to... For a charity event, I want to be encouraging people to be donating to the charity, not to Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. You are not high on my priorities during a charity event. I am never going to get everything I need out of 64 azalea leaves, not with that many trees to build. So let's get another derp tree and apply a hoe to it. But, yeah, that's the bit that makes me sort of hesitant about it. The fact that it is... The base is gifts, gift subs and subs. Which might be the one reason why I don't do anything with it during this event. Yeah, that is the thing, isn't it, Elk? Makes sense for the heckin' kids. It's kind of a shame that there isn't a way of being able to tie it back to a redeem or something like that. Because if you could tie it back to a redeem, that would be good. What can I say except mountain as I splat into a tree? Which doesn't have a boss API hook. Yeah. But then, it's only the first generation of it. There may be other things that come in the future. So, keep an eye on it, and we'll see what happens. I mean, the one thing that I was interested to see here was that... can I tie it to scurries? That... I don't think I can either. That's the problem. It literally is only watch time and or subs and gift subs. And the fact that subs and gift subs are the you must configure these element. It's yeah, it's definitely aimed at yeah, they really want the money. It's definitely aimed at subscription growth. Which is, it's a fantastic idea for subscription growth, just not helpful for charity events. So, while people may be very interested in them, I think that might be the bit that sticks the nail in for why we don't see them during this event. Hey, Nookie, welcome in. Happy Thursday. For us at least, subs contribute to the charity through Scurrying Quarters. Yep. So, Scurries and Quarters are absolutely continuing throughout all of this. And it's going to be a target-rich environment for those. And that's going to be fun. Have I gotten all of the top levels of this? Speaking of scurrying, thank you for checking in there, Nookie. We've got the basic top of this tree in place. Have I missed any sections? No, I'd say the top of the tree is in place. Let's start working under it. Yeah, because we've got this that needs it. Let's do that. One there. You get to be there. Nope, there's no D20s in this channel. Nice thought. Faraki says 14. Really? I've used up all my azalea leaves already. Well, back to the derp trees we go. Okay, roll a physical dice. 7. Yeah. I am so much of a dice gremlin. I have many, many stacks of dice. Or packs of dice, or whatever you want. In a variety of formats as well. Your physical one rolled a 20 on your keyboard with a 12 on its face. Whoops. What? You're a dice dragon. You hoard them. Yeah, that works. I like that definition. I think I have a I think I have a pin badge. No, it's. I was about to say. I think I have a pin badge for which is a dragon that hoards dice. I might actually have that one. I'm fairly sure I saw one in a design pack that somebody was running. I need to look to see if I actually did get that one, because I know I've got the dragon that is the hoarder of books. New Twitch badges. Yes, they don't have a hook. Your hoard went missing in a move a few years ago. You're afraid to start buying dice again. Oh no, that's a shame. You know, I think we might have the basic shape of this tree. Or pair of trees, even. Oh, no, maybe not. Still need to do something here. I would like... there. Actually, let's put that back so that I can put one here. Oh, I didn't need to put that there. I could have put it off that. Doop. Right. Ooh, oh. Okay, that actually... Wow. This is turning into quite a dense set of foliage around the top of this cave. Oh, and we have a Hariyama in chat for those who might want a another Pokemon. I have tiny Ziploc baggie with 1,000 tiny dice. They were sold as aquarium decoration. Nice. Moon, welcome in, Raiders. Let me get back to face cam. For those who are, oh my goodness, and a lunar raid as well. No electricity, catch you in a, oh no, Moon. Oh, I'm sorry, Moon. Look after yourself. Let's see. Right. Kate came in with Moon. Moon themselves came in with that. Sedi, welcome in. Wait, I came in with Luna? Oh, good lord, I've got... apparently I've raided myself. 60 raiders from Luna, goodness. And, wow, so many raiders, welcome in. Luna themselves, Miss Ferret, welcome in. Mika, welcome in. Double raid, yes. Mika bringing in the puns. Why do birds fly south for the winter? Because it's too far to walk. Yep. Seamus, welcome in. How is everybody? How did the rigged? How did the ancient debris mining go? It sounds like Moon's had to abandon due to things messing up outside. Kagra, welcome in as well. But yes, so since Moon's run away, everyone else will have to tell me, how did things go for her, and how did things go for Luna with the ancient debris hunt? There was a lot of ancient debris coming up. 27 for Moon, 1 stack 20. Wow, Luna running away with all the ancient debris there. Good lord, that's a heck of a stack. It went over 30k, so... oh, there was an actual poll... prediction on it, was there? Goodness. There was a full gamba running, was there? Oh, bye. Whoopsie. Sounds like a fantastic stream. Nearly a stack of netherite ingots, my word. Did not watch the Debbie hunting checked out earlier, just saw the... yeah. Custom power-ups have an API as Firebot in there for code already. Ooh, nice. So, for those coming in with the raid, you find me working on this area around the top of a lush cave I've been building. 50 points are now like 750. Nice! So, over the last couple of days, I've been building this giant lush cave. Giant? Okay. I have been building this lush cave, which will be a habitat for axolotls. And I'm now doing the area around the top of it. I'm putting in my own azalea trees. Because why use Minecraft's ones when you can actually do your own? And since I had a look at the pictures of azalea trees, I've been bringing in some of the cherry to extend out some of the just occasional blotches of colour. Because I thought it looked good. But my goal is to kind of make it feel like the cave itself is hidden in the woods. But for those coming in on those raids, if you need to raid and run, take care of yourselves. Remember to hydrate, remember to stretch, remember to med check, take food, take break, take 10, take 5, take a trip. Look after yourselves. If you are going to lurk, lurkers are absolutely lovely. One thing I will say, if you wish to, please check in with the scurries. All of those count towards donations in charity events. So those are fantastic ways of helping support charity. And, oh look, we got to hydrate and stretch. It's also getting dark, so give me a second. There. Boom, squirrel. Squirrel. Ah, nope, can't go that way. Boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. There's a skeleton. Not a skeleton. Let me sleep. No, don't shoot me while I'm in bed. Haha, missed me. Haha. He tried to shoot me while I was in bed. It's the first time I was expecting to be thrown out of bed by existing. Apparently, apparently, the mobs stop you getting into bed, but don't actually stop you being in bed once you're in it. Hi, I'll hydrate, and thank you for those large emotes, Mika. Those are adorable. I love the pizza one. So, hydrate done, and to go with the hydrate, always get some popcorn and stretch. Oh, yep, that. Oh. Thank you, Nookie. Adorable. You won them in a raffle, won 4 remotes. That's fantastic. You really got some lovely ones there. Right. I have the basic leaves into this tree. Let's get some stuff. Still, when someone was playing hardcore, they went to sleep and woke up immediately, died to a creeper. No! Oh, that's brutal, Blackclad. Oh, my heart goes to them. That's that is criminally brutal. I love that one. Steady. Right. I was sure I dropped a leaf down here. There it is. Let's do that. And that. And since it's here, let's do another one here. And a bit there, just because I can. I'm going to put one here. With that. Yeah, why not? I was going to say I don't like doing that there, but you know what? Let's leave it. Pun not intended. And thank you for those 10 bits as well there, Mika. Although I assumed you were trying to get the last of the 4 emotes shown. Boop. 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 Let's put one in. Do I see the clip? Possibly. My brain is failing to remember. Oh, I think I did. Oh no, the sausage one. No, I haven't watched that yet, Blackclad. Honestly, I forgot after seeing it. I will try and remember to watch it. My brain's been a bit unbrainy. Oh yeah, there's all 4 of the emotes from Mika, and aren't they lovely? They are adorable. Brain smooth day. Brain fnurble day, more like. Let's take that out. Here we find Scott's train.
Rat, dirty, perky, shark, a back, flat, important, sillabunka, Barton, perkaluma, Burton.
Nope. Not the horny toads. In the process of reworking, revamping everything in your computer, everything's such a big mess. Oh. Yeah. Blackclad's just annoyed because they wanted the great horny toads. For those who aren't aware, there are a couple of variants. I think it's about 7 of the my arch nemesis, the great horny toads. Several different variations of the sound redeems for Fnurbles. One of which is Yosemite Sam going, "Great horny toads." Have I got a second one under me? Yeah. How's that looking? You know, I think that's got the right... Almost like an audio stim. Yeah. Twitch Pride... Oh, those are amazing. They go so well together with that emote. Those are amazing, Mika. Need the Tasmanian Devil trying to explain math. Ooh, that's a thought, Daddy Bones. Alright. Oh, I haven't done the branches on this one. Whoopsie. This one I'm going to keep fairly small, I think. He says. Where small is definition thereof. And it's partaking more hype traits. Oh, believe me, Blackclad is a past master of hype trains. If I keep this one fairly 5-ish left to collect from the current lineup. Yeah. Wow. Nearly overshot. Ooh, giant fish. Ooh. There it is. Ooh. Hey, Mad. Welcome in, and thank you for the 26 months of subscription. My word. Has it already been 26 months? Thank you so much. Mad Grumbles. I never mind Mad Grumbles. It's always lovely to have you in here, Mad. Network issues. Network issues are so evil. I hope that they get resolved. Yep. They're always particularly bad because there's often so little that you can do about them. They are generally outside of... That hasn't looked right. Outside of your control. And so you just have to wait for somebody else to work out what's up and get it fixed. And that is often the most annoying part of it. Made it 2 hours. Now you're fighting your eyelids. Gonna get some sleep. See you tomorrow for quests and shenaniganery. Look after yourself, Chaos Twin. And I hope you're able to sleep without too much squeak squeak from the pupper. Tell her I tell him. Tell her I tell her not to. But by order of the 12 squirrels in a trench coat, thou shalt not squeak, squeak, squeak. I've just put back the leaf that I've just taken out. And again. Really? Let's try that for the 4th time. And we have a Toxel in chat for those who might be interested in their Pokemons. It is not much. Told her and she squeaked in response. I'm being backtalked by... Oh, grief. Ha! A wandering trader has appeared nearby. Just as it gets dark. And he's hiding under well... Apparently the wandering trader just bungee jumped into the cave. And I mean that literally. I saw the wandering trader in the cam account just literally leap off the edge and... Spinny trader! Spinny trader, trying to get out of the crater. Right, what have you got? Mini diamond ore? No. Mini emerald ore? Oof. Yeah, after the expensive ones here, dude. Mini packed mud, jungle logs, packed ice, name tags. Dude, you sell absolutely nothing of value again. You are, however, annoying me. Right. Jerry May, welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. Please ignore the small amount of murder that just happened. It was entirely justified. It was a wandering trader. And the llama had been dragged off the edge of a cliff, so they needed to be looked after. They'd been hurt by being dragged off a cliff. So I was not hurting poor defenseless llama. I was putting them out of their misery after they'd been dragged off a cliff. Honest guff. Thank you for joining the scurry there, Mad. Back up to 20 already, my word. it's lovely to see. Because we did hit enough earlier for another full scurry, which means that there is a Scotsman underwater. Another donation queued up. Dab, welcome in. And your network has been fixed. That is fantastic. Woohoo! Working network is a fantastic thing. It's alive! Alive! Quick! Unfnurble it! Unfnurble it! No, that's a different thing. How are you doing, Dab? Boop. Boop. Okay. I think I need... Whoop, no. Up here. Whoop, up, whoop, up, up. Hop, 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 hopla, hopla. I think I need to take this bit and do that, and this, and that. And Urban, welcome in. And thank you for joining the scurry as well. How are you doing? I think this one's going to be more flowering than non-flowering at this rate, but I quite like that idea. Particularly since this one is then also part... Oh, yeah! I'm not supposed to be down here. Ahem. And not great. Monty the Noodle goes, oh no. I hope Monty will be fine. I will keep my fingers crossed for Monty to be okay. Do 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 do. In a bit more of the dip, 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 down there. Yeah, it needed that. Just a little bit. Right. Yes, I know I keep going back down into the cave and fettling a little bit more, but it's a cave. Okay. How are we doing with the azaleas around the cave entrance? Ooh, you know, I rather like that. I think that lot has made a fantastic difference to this area. Not really eaten today, especially for Urban. You need to look after yourself, otherwise you will not be in a fit state to look after Monty. So, do take care of yourself as well. If you don't look after yourself, how are you going to look after Monty when you... and I know you want to look after Monty, so do take care. Blacklad. Are you failing to self-care as well, Blacklad? Chat. Hear me out. If you do not self-care properly, you are not doing well. And I'd much rather if people self-care correctly. In your defense, you're waiting for food. Okay. Waiting for food is important. Is okay. No comment from Urban. I'm just going to stare at you briefly, Urban. I may even stare at you through my tootsies. Yeah, I'm staring at you through my tootsies. It'll arrive tomorrow. I'm not quite sure that that's, what? If you're not self-caring and you're not looking after yourself, Urban, it's not so much trouble. Get a pants telling off by a Scotsman. It will just, it's a bit pants to be told off by a Scotsman staring at them, at you through the tootsies. But, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed, and so are my tootsies. And so are my pants. Right. I feel like... Please self-care now, while it's choice before hospital... Dragon's got that one right. But, no, I can understand if you are... And... There is a caveat on this. Yeah. If you are not feeling great and you're not looking after yourself properly because you are worried about Monty, or because you have other reasons, and this is going to everybody, do try to make sure that you do occasionally self-care. And I got up at 1, had lunch of a banana and a packet of biscuits. Yeah. Stress is a big demotivator of eating. Yeah. Also had fish cakes at 4 a.m. Okay, so you are eating. Not necessarily enough, but you are eating. So, yeah, we'll let you off. Oh, Feg, that's a quote. So, yeah. As long as you are eating a little and looking after yourself, that's the important bit. So I'll say, did I actually throw the right things down there? Dark oak fence, need to go back in here. Mossy cobblestone walls, go back in here, along with... Do I have any mossy cobblestone left? No, that's tough. Ooh. I'm nearly out of tough again. I'm going to have to go on a tough raid. It's highly unfair. I can see myself having to spend the weekend down in the mines trying to find more tough. Stress can be a real pain in the appetite. Yep. And I know that's not what you meant there, Frauke, but that's how I'm reading it. Yeah, stress absolutely can be a pain in the appetite. If it works, it works. Right. Let's start doing the areas under these trees now. Actually, I'm going to put some coarse dirt in as well. It can be FNURBLs, exactly. As a friend said, friend, I am not feeling hungry. Friend's partner, but do you need to eat, though? Yep. Right. We've all expressed our concern. Let's not labour the point now. We've done the important bit of expressing concern. We're doing quite well here. Exactly. That is. I just reached the point there. We have done our duty as friends to. Oh, food has arrived for Black Lad. That. I'll accept that thought. Yeah, we've done our duty as caring friends, and I do consider this community to be friends of each other. Let's see what we can do about finishing off this area around the top of this, around these trees. I must admit, that is one of the things that I am... You'll make food soon. Lovely. That is one thing that I am very, very, very proud of this community. And I'm going to say that. This community looks after each other. And this community respects each other. And I am incredibly thankful for all of you being that way. I have seen so many communities where people don't look out for each other and generally are just bad or just exist to chat and so forth. This community looks out for each other, and thank you to all of you for maintaining that and for keeping that going. And on that moment, before I become highly emotional, let's keep going with... Do I have any more coarse dirt? Yes. Should I be putting some podzol in all of this? Yeah, I think I should. Yep. Fnurbles to autocorrect. Whee. Right, let's see. I'm going to put in some more of the coarse dirt. So I'm thinking here that basically the area auto-corrupt. Yep. Auto-fnurbles. Oh my. The area around the trees themselves, because they're going to... oh, and we have a Hoppip in chat. Quick, distractions! Distractions! It's a Pokemon. Because these trees would be soaking up the light and the stuff underneath, I may end up moving these flowers from under the trees. Although, I quite like having that many flowers under the trees. I think I might actually keep that going around this area. Yes. You? No? No, you don't get that. Bide within the law you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. Live you must, and let to live. Fairly take and fairly give. Words that you used to swear by. I am not sure what that's a quote from, but that is a lovely quote. Boop. Boopity boop. Right. It feels very familiar. I just really can't place it. Poem of Tenets of the Wiccan Faith. Oh, okay. Not necessarily one I recognise then. But still a sentiment that I very much agree with. I never reclaimed my... I'm trapped under this tree. I never reclaimed all of my scaffold from where we were growing the Mangrovia. Oh well. Let's get some gravel in a while. It's like the first of 23 stanzas. Oh goodness. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 fnurbles. Do 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 fnurbles. Do 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 do. Fnurbles do. Oh, and speaking of self-care, Heil Hydrate. Yep, squeaky bottle of doom. I'm going to overdo it with the squeaky. Squeaky! You gotta love the squeaky Battle of Doom. Oh, and Glam Pixie making sure that we get the stretch to go with the squeaky. Oh, up we get. And stretch. Oh, yep. Oh, ow. Yeah. Ah. Thank you, Glam. Do. Yeah, squeaky stretch. Yep. Oh, I have very crunchy bones, Mad. I have very, very crunchy bones. It is a side effect of being several millennia old. And an ancient fnebble. Oh. Really? Was that all of the gravel I was carrying? Don't fnebble it. Can attest to that. Yep. By the second or third millennia, the bones, they do become a crunchy. A crunchy bones, a crunchy bones, a crunchy bones, a crunchy bones. In the crunchy, crunch. Let's get some more. I'm not going to use the podzol. That's not the chest for the podzol. I'm going to use, however. Still positively ancient. Yeah. Boop. Alright. Let us add in some of this. Just to make it sort of feel a bit more rocky around here. Cerberus likes the crunchy bones. I'm not undead. Well, actually, I am undead. In the literal term. No, I am just ancient. I am an ancient being of ancientness. Blacklad is a vampire. No, my undead nature comes from having occasionally, decided not to continue living for a short period of time and then deciding, yeah, I'm bored of this and carrying on again instead. Don't ask. I died, but I got better. How long do squirrels live for? Well, this one's been living for many moons. Lotus! Welcome in, Lotus. Meowdy! Happy Thursday, Lotus. In the vampire community, we're called the Topper. Topper! Kind of cat sitting, so is not all here. Yay, cat sitting. Let's take out these. And while we're at it, actually, I'm just going to make this like that. Put a bit more here. I should probably take a nap because it's getting dark. You'd like a good torpor right now. That does not sound at all, oh my, at all, really honest. Whee! Okay. Cousin can't keep her at her apartment, so asked if cats and her would get along until the answer was no. Oh, sorry, and the answer was no. Oh, that's a shame. Cats get very protective, so I guess that it was an unfortunate element of that. Right, one thing I will do... We're about to run out of time, unfortunately. So what I will do is hit this a little bit with some bone meal. And the reason I was bone mealing the peonies is because I want to add some more peonies around the base of these trees. Thank you, Feg. Showed her belly and purred this morning. Yay! I am working on the assumption here that having quite a decent amount of flowers around the base of these trees is a nice combination. Oh yes. Right, I'm going to grab a couple of bits of bone meal just to finish off a little bit of a... Sister Cat hates having it. Yeah. It is the side effect of cats. Sometimes, unless they've grown up in a litter, or with a litter, unless they've grown up with other cats as part of a litter, they won't touch or won't accept any other animal. Blimey. We're getting some very interesting foliage being generated with this bone meal run. There we are. Kind of wish I had one more for there, but we don't have one. So, had to lock 2 cats in a room, rescued them and holding them until you can get a friend to a friend. One of them was pregnant and his father, moving kittens that would... Oh, goodness. Did grow up with... Yeah, well, that probably would have been perfectly fine with the cats that they grew up with. It's the... It's the... I don't trust anything that I didn't grow up with, is what I'm trying to get to. I know what I'm trying to say. I just am very bad at saying it. Right. We have reached the point where we are about to quote 200. Well, we are in quote 200.pm. Must be alone. I know that feeling. I want to be alone. Darling, I just want to be alone. Ooh, right. Let us see what the results of... Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. That is very, very cool. And if we look at it from down here... Oh, that is nice. You know, I was a bit worried about trying to build my own azalea trees, but I think those have come out nicely. And the effect... Let's have a quick look from down here. Yeah, they give a nice... Oh, wow. Oh, that view. That viewpoint. You know, I kind of wish that there was another... No, I don't want to... I'm going to say it anyway. Mr. Roo, welcome in, and thank you for the 25 stream streak and the successful escape from Mary there. That opening between those two trees, I almost want another airship. Have a good meeting, Elkhorn. So, where would it need to be? It would need to be out here. Okay, that's not the worst place for another airship. It would be effectively on the approach, almost. Yeah, there may be some scope creep in this one. I say almost, I'm not sure I will build another one. But ooh, how does it look from actually up here? Oh, that's nice. It's blended the edge of that cave. Yeah. Copy paste one in and you see there's a slight problem with that statement, Dragon. Everything's built in survival here. Copy paste doesn't work. I need to figure out what I want to put in this area. Around the edge of the top here. So I need to have a think about that one. But, in the interim, I am very, very happy with the results of that build. I think we've now reached a point where I'm going to temporarily put a pin in this. I still need to figure out if we're going to put a dome over this. I'm not sure a dome is a good idea now. I think just putting in the fence around it, an apiary zone. That, however, a covered apiary might be a good idea for OK. Yeah, a covered apiary might be a good one. We do need to start tying these areas together, and I think at some point I need to start putting foliage up the side of this building, because it kind of feels like it needs some in some areas, particularly around the sniffer pen. The sniffer pen feels like it's not complete. I kind of feel like I need to add some stuff to it. We have a Pokemon in chat, which will be the last one of stream for those who might be interested in catching a Hitmonchan. This area is really starting to fill out now. I'm loving it. Yeah, adding foliage like beard hairs on a weak chin. Absolutely. Okay. And Grim, thank you for the follow there. But there is that huge shulker monster in the way. There is. And that is one thing that I do need to sort out. And that is, I need to bring in my storage room for this area. And I have started digging it out. So there will be a storage room off of the main access tunnel. Because I'm thinking a small storage room in the same sort of style as I've put in every other area of the world. I don't know if it'll be an Aldi or a Lidl. I mean, it might be a co-op at this point. But yeah, I think the next thing is, I think it's time to actually sort out the storage room. Because we don't have one. And therefore it is necessary. That, however, will be next week. For tomorrow, we will be on the Idiotic Inc. server. Hanging out with the rest of the idiots. And getting to carry on the seasonal quest that has been worked on. And is causing absolute breakage of the brain. So that will be a fantastic, fun evening. And then on Monday, we will be back on Wilderness. It is a bank holiday in the UK, but I will still be here. I still have every plan on being here. Let's have a look. Ooh, it is a quiet evening. Let's have a look. Where shall we head out to? I know. I was just thinking that, Blacklad. I think we shall go out and visit the fantastic Bloomsome. who is on day 4,950 plus of their hardcore world. And is a lovely and fantastic streamer to visit. So, thank you to everyone for joining. Thank you to everyone who came in with the raids from Ancients, from Moon, and from Luna. You are absolutely all amazing for hanging out and lurking. And thank you to everyone for joining the scurries. As I said, I very much value those because they do go to charity. So, let us all get ready to head out and join the fantastic Bloomsome. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic, fantastic evening. You are all amazing, and try not to be too much of a gremlin. And I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye. Boo for work meetings.